don't know if we've ever done a really serious video before, so there's always a first time. Today is World Mental Health Awareness Day across the world, obviously. So I just wanted to say a few words, personal experience. Just over a year ago, it transpired I was suffering with depression. Caused not grieving properly for the loss of my parents that were in a short space of time. Anyway, I just wanted to share my experiences because it's still a daily battle. I got through it with some counselling. I've got myself a very good support network of family and friends. Some of these people don't even know they're part of my support network. I just use them to chew their ears off without them even knowing why I'm doing it. I'm fine now. I have my off days like a lot of people do, and I always maintain to my counsellor that the issues that I was suffering and the things that I go through on a daily basis are very mild in comparison to what you hear about, what you read about, and even people that I've met and people that I know about, the issues that they're suffering. I was told that this is all relative, which I understand, but I still feel that my issues may be not quite as serious or severe as what a lot of people are going through. So I just wanted to say on World Mental Health Awareness Day that people are suffering, having lived through it myself and living with it on a daily basis, because every day is a battle. I just wanted to say to everybody who is suffering, who may watch this or may think they're suffering, start talking to people. What worked for me might not work for you, but what worked for me was fantastic. So get talking to people. There are plenty of organisations out there. There's plenty of people that are willing to help. Contact me, I don't mind. I'm happy to listen, I'm happy to share my experiences, but talk to people. That's the first thing you've got to do, is talk to people. Recognise you've got a problem and then share it with somebody. It doesn't even have to be the most obvious person. Yes, I have my family who have been rocks, and yes, I've got Adam who's been fantastic as well. And as I said, loads of other people, but get talking to people. Do not please suffer in silence. And if you know someone who's suffering with any sort of mental health issues, or if you suspect they are, be patient. That's all I can say, is please be patient and listen and make them a cup of tea. Give them a cuddle if they want one. Let them sit in a dark room if they want to sit in a dark room, but make sure you're there for them. And if you think maybe they need a little push with a bit of help and some organisational leaflets, things like that, anything, phone numbers, anyone, any way you can help, showing your support is the best way you can do it. This is all coming off the top of my head. There isn't anything more I can say. We just wanted you to be aware that we're aware. Adam and Val, we do a lot of silly stuff. This is my little niche. This is my outlook. I have things to focus on. I've always got things to focus on. Every day I give myself something to focus on to help me get through it. That might not work for anybody else, but that's how I do it. So please remember there are people suffering. It is a silent illness at the end of the day, and the signs aren't always obvious. So that's all we wanted to say on the matter. Just to put things in a bit of perspective, I've just got off the bus and come home from work. While I was waiting at the bus stop, there was a smart car with a couple trying to put a 46-inch telly, smart TV, into a smart car. And I watched them for 5 minutes. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I would have filmed it, but there was too many people around. I didn't want to get in trouble. That puts things into perspective. 46-inch smart TV trying to get into a smart car. They ended up folding it in half. No, they didn't really. But that's a bit of perspective. There are fun things going on all the time out there. So try and smile every day and say hello to strangers and smile, because it really catches them off guard. It's a good little thing to do each day. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to Adam and Val. You know you love us.